Hi everyone, today we're going to be doing another installment of Alex Draws. Today, we're going to be drawing, see if you can figure it out. If you didn't already read the title, you probably just read the title, which is why you clicked the video, but hey. Charizard. So, like always, we're going to start with a simple sketch, and we're going to work our way forward. So, now we have a more down-packed sketch of Charizard. There's still a lot to go. I'm going to actually want to sketch it again, because I want to get more of a different kind of look. I don't know why, but I think this arm should be moved a bit. Definitely the tail should be moved. This wing more like that. His face probably changed too. So I'm just gonna go in and I'm gonna do another quick sketch to get him more how I want him to be. So actually I did two because I wasn't quite sure how I wanted it to be. I'm looking towards either more this way or more like that. Right now I'm kind of thinking to do this one. I just have to do this wing like that, like that. Might add more to it later. Right now it's just Charizard. Not sure if later on the clouds are gonna be here, the background's kind of be like that, have grass. So I think for now this is good, and we can start getting into actually drawing Charizard. So as always, another layer, darker line, and you're gonna want to kind of go over and just kind of fill in the spaces and try to make it as good as possible. This is still, once again, the sketching stage. There's more stages to go through, and we're still not even at the point where we have a super refined, this is definitely what we're gonna do photo. So I'm just gonna quickly sketch it and then go back a second time and have it how I would like it to be. Now that we have Charizard actually drawn, the first thing we can do is get rid of these inside lines. If they want to delete, get rid of these and all that. Should have just done it on a different layer. I thought I did, guess I didn't. Get rid of that, this, all this stuff. Then you get into coloring. Obviously his stomach isn't that color, but I'm just gonna color it really quickly, and then we'll go to the next step. So now we have Charizard fully colored, and I think if we just have it like this, we would do textures on him, background and all that stuff, but I kind of want to make it more than just a normal photo of Charizard. So I'm actually gonna put a layer behind him and a layer in front of him. That way I'm going to put Ash's leg here, or red, whatever you want to say, and then behind him I think I want to have him like here, just kinda pointing at something off in the distance. Got his hat, cha-cha-cha. Pointing. His other hand's on Charizard, and his jacket's like blowing. Shirt think he has the glove, arm, white shirt, so that'll be like that. Then here he has the collar thing like that. So I'm just gonna go in a few times to just refine and then have Ash the way I would like him to be. Here we go. Now we have Ash. I colored him in, did the shading. Still have a few lines on Charizard that need to be fixed. Forgot to get rid of them. Makes sense. Should have done the layers better. But anyway, so here's what we have so far. We have Ash on top of Charizard. No shading, nothing. So I'm actually going to export this and put it into Photoshop. The first thing I'm going to do is do some blending options. I'm going to put a stroke behind them because this is going to be different from the normal photos I've done, the normal pictures. And the other thing I'm going to do actually is I'm going to separate it by color. I'm going to create new layers based on the colors and just get rid of the stroke. Do the same for the belly, Charizard. And I'm just going to separate it by each color because I'm going to actually do textures on this one. So let's do that really quickly. And then for the textures, I'm going to go in blending. I'm going to do the stomach first. Blending, pattern overlay. Then you see it's like that. So I'm going to do that. Going to opacity down. Make it smaller to give his tummy that furry look. I assume his stomach is fur and his body is not. So his body more scales, his stomach's more fur. That's how I always see it. So I'm going to go in and I'm just going to do all the textures now. So what I did to sum everything up is I put the textures down. I did scales and fur, and the wings I did no texture. On Ash I actually did a pants texture, and then I shaded over, and then I did his jacket and his sleeves, and then I just shaded his skin. So that's how I got to this. And what I did for the background is I did this kind of thing, and behind it I did also just a bunch of images. To do the sky, I'll just show you on this one, because what I did, I just separated the background in half. Then I went to my brushes, went to this brush, I just took the color here, like did this kind of look. I did a plain blue, to be honest. Then I did white over, and I did white in certain little areas. I actually kind of like this blue and white more than I have it here, but then I did a layer over, and then I did this. Load the opacity. Then for the floor, I did the same kind of look. You could just right click, select inverse. Let's get like a green. Just do that here, do this here. Then just do a different color for this part. I'm just gonna really quickly just to show you guys how I did it. Just do it like that. And then what I did was I put it all together. So I merged down, did filter, blur, radial, and then I did it like that. So we gave it that boom, flying out look. So here is once again the final product. Hopefully you guys like it. I really like this one. Kind of gets the feeling of Ash and Charizard. I did a very different look than how Ash has in the show, and it actually, because of that, it made Charizard look more quote-unquote realistic. But I think it's very different in style compared to my other pictures. So once again, hope you really like it, and I will see you guys next time.